seen Labyrinth.
It was the 80s.
Oh, hey, Geek.
What's up, guys? Taco Zone fans.
What's with the sax guy?
Oh, you know, I've been listening to David live, and man, is that album fat with sax.
I love that album.
Why don't you guys come back to the vinyl pad? I'll make some drinks, we'll throw on some vinyl and talk Bowie.
Sounds good to me.
Deal. One more thing before we go.
Buen taco.
Oh, gracias. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Allow me to introduce my friends Alexandra and Zachary from Alexandra and the Starlight Band.
Don't you roll them big green eyes when I got something to say to you.
Today we are featuring David Bowie's first official live album from 1974 on RCA Records, David Live. So I'm curious to know what you guys think about live versus studio recordings.
I think the studio album is like the souped up version of the song. You can take your time with it. You can make it as pretty and fancy and perfect as you want. Whereas live, I just think it's a different animal. There's a crowd, there's different energy, there's interaction, there's a live band, there's lights. I mean, it's just a totally different thing. And I respect bands that can duplicate their record perfectly in like a live concert setting, but it's never something that I'm interested in. Like, it must sound exactly like the record.
The first concert I went to was Weird Al. And one of the things my mom told me was, now don't be disappointed if he doesn't sound like he does on the album.
Yeah.
And she went with me and she was like, wow, he sounds exactly the same. I want to move on to Changes, track 1 on side 2. Truth be told, I actually like this version a little bit more.
Really?
Than the studio cut, which is odd because normally I'm complete opposite.
Totally.
I prefer the studio cuts for many, many reasons, unless, like in the instance of For Changes, I'm a big fan of the song or the artist, because then it's not about so much the music for me, it's about the little differences.
Totally.
And this one
Yes.
has a huge one with a little changeroo of the lyrics. During the bridge, he says S-H-I-T on it instead of spit on it, which, and it's the way he
I
says
never
it.
noticed that.
Oh man, you could just,
It's great.
makes the whole song for me. So what are your thoughts about live albums?
I have to say that I tend to not love live albums on the whole, but there are a few that I will go to time and time again. I mean, David Live is one. I love Mad Dogs and Englishmen. Tina Turner's got some really, really killer live albums. Janice, yeah. I mean, there's some good stuff, but you know, I'd rather go to a concert.
Okay, we've jumped down to track 4 on side 2, All the Young Dudes. To me, this is live versions done the right way. Bowie takes this song and just ramps up the ballad aspect of it, and it's just great.
It's amazing.
Agreed.
Keep in mind, guys, this is the first time we've heard Bowie's version, a song he wrote for Mott and Hopple back in 1972 and became a huge hit for that band. And the story goes, Bowie was a big fan of the band, and he was saddened by the fact that they were going to break up. So Bowie offered to give him Suffragette City as a song, and they turned him down. So
Crazy.
In one night, he sat down and he's like, right, fine, I'll just write another song for you, and that's this song.
God.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I'm hanging with Bowie, I'll be like, yeah, okay, yeah, what else you got, Bowie? Yeah, I'll record that.
He waves his magic wand.
I always thought that the chorus went, all that you do, carry your news, blah, 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 blah.
The best thing to do is when you do that, you take the word you thought it was and then write your own song with the new words. There's a Dr. John song where he says, what you doing to me? And I thought he said, what you doing, Louie? And I was like, dude, that's bad. That's really cool. Like, and then I figured out it wasn't it. So
that's how What You Doing, Louie came about?
Wrote a song with
Wrong lyrics can be a fertile
the faux lyrics.
ground.
Yeah, we're moving back to track 1, Rock and Roll With Me.
When you rock and roll with me, no one else
Oh my goodness. This song, it reminds me of either SNL or New Year's Eve, or maybe just both of them, because I would stay up so late watching SNL. It must be the saxophone.
Oh my god, yeah, it's a total East Coast New York sax.
Yeah.
I feel your song, Without My Sunshine, conveys a very similar feeling to this song.
Without my sunshine.
I'm really glad you said that, because that's actually one of my favorite Bowie songs. And it's supposedly one of the only like love songs that Bowie ever wrote. Yes. And it's almost got like this sweet vibe that's not complicated, that's sort of unusual for Bowie. And it's just like, when you rock and roll with me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. It's great.
All right, guys, I want to end with one more song. This is one of my favorites, track 2 on side 2, Suffragette City. I do really want to talk about your vinyl releases.
This is like a 50s tattoo that you maybe carve into a tree. We released for Valentine's Day. It's 2 songs about love that Zach and I wrote together. I also brought one of Zachary James's records.
Oh god, I'm wearing the same shirt.
You are. The theme of the record was Space Case. It's kind of like a glammy interstellar journey into Paul McCartney and ELO or something.
Did you go through the same record manufacturer?
Yeah, with all Erica Records in Buena Park.
This is a limited edition clear vinyl 7-inch with I think about 8 different colors of glitter.
And how much did you leave behind at the record plant?
It was like a kid in a candy store. I mean, the glitter record was really fun because it's actually, as far as we know, never been made before.
Whoa!
So I kind of invented it. But all jokes aside, I mean, we had to figure out, well, what does a rainbow glitter record look like? Well, we ended up settling on basically taking little cups of glitter and sprinkling each color by hand, piece by piece, over the vinyl. It was actually really fun because the guy who made the whole run, he's like this big burly dude. He has a big burly beard. He wears like jumpsuits, like mechanic jumpsuits in the shop. We were making the prototypes for my record and he had glitter all inside of his beard because he'd been, making these glitter records all day, and I was like, you have some glitter in your beard. He's like, dang, my wife's gonna think I went to the strip club again. Dang. It was just like...
Again.
Yeah, right? Again. That's what I thought.
Oh no, we are almost out of time, guys. Wow, real quick. I think what this album does best is it tells the story of a David Bowie concert. And if you're a fan of Bowie, definitely pick this one up. I want to thank you guys again for being on the show. A real treat.
Thanks for having us. We had so much fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Be sure to check them out live, online if you have to. Pick up a glitter record. I know they're going fast. Until next time, I'm your Vinyl Geek.
Bye!
See ya.
And we'll catch you on the flip side.
Deal.
Sounds good. You stop.
Too early on my deal.
That was way too early on your deal.